You can't tell me that their minds aren't going through an amazing process of fast recognition, rhythm melding, and timing and body movements and things. There's a lot going on in these young minds that's based on them performing music together. Seen it directly. It just works.
So 2 or 3, 1 and 2. So which one is it? Is it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the camera on, and then I'll just like cut like
chop the beginning and end off and stuff, or like chop the like middle parts if we're like talking. Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Cut out all the parts that make me look bad. All right, action. I've been performing music for about 7 years now, and the thing that fuels my creativity the most after all those years is definitely just people's reactions, and just like being able to interact with the crowd and learn different stuff to get better reactions, and just keep trying to fuel the crowd, and they fuel me in return. The way I've grown in music by performing, at just playing wise, you get so much better, so much faster. Like you could sit in your room for like hours a week and practice, and you'll get better. But then once you start going out and playing in front of people like all the time, you have to like learn and pick things up on the spot, and it forces you to get better a lot faster.
It's a very challenging wall to break through, to touch an audience and reach out and be able to communicate in an emotional and passionate way to people who are watching. And performance-based music education teaches young musicians how to break down those walls. And that skill, that ability to communicate with people will serve them throughout their life. The connection that occurs between musicians when they're on stage is unparalleled, unmatched. It's a phenomenal brain process that occurs that they understand on a musical level and an emotional level, and it becomes a bond between them as they tour that is phenomenal.
As a person, it's made me be able to work as a team better, because you're always playing with like different musicians, and you have to know, like, be able to work with people who have like different personalities, and know like, oh, this guy's personality is a little more shy, so you have to like try to communicate more, whereas this other person's a little more aggressive, so you have to like lay back, and it helps you like read people better and work with them.
How do you and your bandmates keep performing exciting?
We don't have to do anything to keep it exciting, because performing itself is it's always exciting on its own. It's just going to different places, seeing different people, see like familiar faces in the crowd. You start knowing people's names more, you interact with them. It keeps itself exciting, and it makes you a really good leader, because there's times when you have to step up and be in charge and be like, all right, like we gotta do this, and this. Like everyone make sure you're at the gig at this time to set up, and then other times there might already be someone like that. So then you know, like, I don't have to be the leader now, I can step back. So it really just helps you like communicate in general. And you play it and you see someone go like, oh, that's so cool. Like that's the best part, and it just makes you feel like good, like boosts your confidence, and you're like, oh, I guess I am getting better. And like and then you can see as you get better, you can see people's reactions start to change. Like more people come up to you and be like, that was awesome. I loved when you did that one drum fill, or I love that one little guitar solo you took, and like starts happening more and more, and then you can really start to see yourself get better through like what other people say.
Performance-based music education helps kids face that fear and develop the skills to do it, not just from the stage, but in any place in life where they face that internal question about, do I have the confidence to do this? Can I do it? These kids develop really strong confidence from the stage. The stage is where truth occurs, and they face their fears and they slay them.
AllStar. Philadelphia.
I would not be standing, not only here, I wouldn't be standing anywhere on this earth if it weren't for the scholarship program, and I seriously mean that from the bottom of my heart.
So thank you very much to LetThemRock.
If the rock gods granted you one wish in 2019, what would it be?
Definitely a vintage Telecaster. Definitely just performing live is the best part about learning music through performing.
Oh, you gotta repeat the question.
Oh, okay. We'll just repeat it.
All right.